I'm Nona. Welcome to my craft table, which is in the middle of my living room and dining room. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time to join us, welcome. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I wish you'd do so. It's easy and it's free. Also, if you like these kind of videos, I wish you would give me a thumbs up, a like. Be sure and comment, like, and share. That helps my video grow, my channel grow, which is called Nona's Here. Remember, I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do subscription box unboxings, makeup and skincare, and of course, all kinds of crafts. Today we're going to do a winter craft. Let me show you what we're going to use. I have 2 wine glasses, of course, that I got at Dollar Tree. I have this vase that I got at Dollar Tree. I have some glass gems that I got at Dollar General, both in gold and silver. I have some blue tape. It is like painter's tape. I have some alcohol and some cotton pads, and that I'm going to use to clean off my glass before I try and apply anything to it, because you know Dollar Tree wraps their things in newspaper, and so there's some newspaper print that gets on it and fingerprints, and if you clean it off with some alcohol, then whatever you want to apply to the glass will stick better. I have a foam brush. I have a little dish left over from my grandkids were little. And I have some Mod Podge, which you can buy at Dollar Tree, but I bought a big one at Hobby Lobby. I have a pair of scissors. I have some adhesive pearl wrap that I got at Dollar Tree. I have some beautiful hydrangeas that and with some baby breaths and some leaves that I got from my sweet daughter-in-law's baby shower. These were used as the centerpieces, and I brought home some of the centerpiece flowers with the baby breaths that I'm going to use, and some tulle that was used in the centerpieces. So I got everything at Dollar Tree except for the glass gems, which I got at Dollar General, the flowers and the tulle, which I got at the baby shower, the tape, and I think you can, yes, I know you can get this at Dollar Tree, and I know you can get Mod Podge at Dollar Tree. I just bought a bigger bottle. You're also gonna need some paper to hold, that when you sprinkle the glass gems on, you can save them and put them back, the excess back into the jar, back into the tub, because you don't want to waste them. But everything else I got at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to be quiet, and so I can do a voiceover and zoom ahead. So I'm going to try and do stripes. So I'm cleaning off the glass with the alcohol. And I'm going to start with the wine glass and doing the bottom of the wine glass. I figure I'm going to start off with something easy. So I take the Mod Podge and I put it on the bottom of the stem of the wine glass. And I'm really putting the Mod Podge on there real thick, trying not to get any on the stem, because I just want to get the glass gems on the bottom. So I'm putting on the Mod Podge, and then I take the gold glass gems and I'm really piling it on, trying to get it to stick. Okay, now what I don't realize is that these glass gems do not work like glitter because there's big pieces in it. So I'm piling it on and I'm gonna pat it down and nothing is working. Okay, as you will see through this video, things do not work out like I thought they were going to. But at the end, it turns out just great, so stay with me. So I'm piling it on and I'm trying to make it stick, and you can see not a lot of sticking. So I take the excess, which is half the tub, pour it back in, and I'm gonna try something else. So I can see, no, that Mod Podge is not working. So now I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna try the Eileen's Tacky Glue, which was a big mistake because the tacky glue is real runny and it is not staying in place. And I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't work any better than the Mod Podge. In fact, it's worse because it's runny. But nonetheless, I'm going to try it, and I'm going to take more of the gold gems and I'm going to pack them on and see if that works any better. Well, it doesn't. So, but I try it and I pack it on, and now I've got gold glass gems all over the place, and most of them are covered with glue. So I'm gonna set that aside and let it dry with glue and gold gems and gluey gold gems all over the place. So now I'm gonna try something else. I'm going to try the spray on glue. Maybe that'll work. I've taped off my vase and I'm trying the spray glue to see if that will work. So now I'm pouring on the glass gems on the vase, and that's not working any better either. So now I'm going to try the Mod Podge again. Put some, and I'm going to just do it in little sections and see if that works. Now I'm back to the other wine glass, and I'm trying to keep it off the lip. Now I'm doing the silver, so I'm pouring that on, doing sections at a time, seeing if that works any better. And I'm pouring on the silver glass gems, and you can see there I've done one and it's doing a little bit better, maybe because I'm doing it in sections. Now I've decided I'm going to take my scissors and pound the glass gems onto the glass. And so maybe that's working a little bit better. Okay, same craft, day 2. It's not that this video or this craft takes so long, it's just that I got interrupted with my domestic goddess chores, like laundry and cooking dinner. So I've got my wine glasses, the silver around the top, the gold on the bottom, and I've got my vase, the silver on the top, and a stripe of gold. This craft took several turns, not exactly how I had it planned, but that's okay. I am now going to attempt to take the blue painter's tape off and continue. I'm going to add some pearl wrap, and this pearl wrap I think is in strips, and this is 3 and 4 that I'll cut up and use. And then I'm going to put this on fast forward, and you can see how it goes. Blue tape off. Off comes a lot of the gems because the Mod Podge also got on the blue tape, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. So I'm taking off the blue tape around the vase and trying to keep as much of the gems on as I can. And then I'm going to have to go back and touch up a few places, but I've come to the realization that these glass gems do not work like the glitter does, and I'm just going to get a idea of the gems on there rather than the whole coverage like glitter does. So now I've got to go back and take some goof off and get some of the Mod Podge off of where it dripped down. And so I'm taking the goof off and some of my cotton pads and some of my X-Acto knife to scrape off the Mod Podge. And now I'm ready to try and put on some of the pearl strips. And so I'm putting some around the silver band, around the wine glass, and I cut off 2 strips of the pearl wrap, putting it around the top, and then I'm going to try and put on 2 around the bottom of the gold, and that's sticking pretty well because I've not only cleaned it with the goof off, but I've also took some Windex and cleaned off the glass so that it's nice and clean, and I've scraped it pretty well with my X-Acto knife. So now I've got that. Oh, here comes Grumpy Grandpa in his orange shirt for the Pensacola Wahoo Minor League Baseball team, but he's very disappointed is not going to be playing this year. Okay, so now we're going to be putting the pearls around the lip of the wine glass. Hold on, somebody's coming in on me. That was Grumpy Grandpa texting me that he was disappointed the Wahoos are not going to play this year. Alright, so I am now putting on the pearls around the lip of the wine glass. And you see that green styrofoam form right there? Well, I had all these hydrangeas left over with some white ones and some baby breath. I'm showing you how the vase looks. And it really did come out really pretty. I mean, the glass gems really did cover. I had to go back and cover some empty spots, and what I found out was if you're patient and use the smaller gems pieces, they will stick, and that's what I ended up doing, was filling in the holes and the empty spaces with the smaller pieces of gems. So now I'm filling the vase with the tulle and green hydrangeas and the white ones that I found in my stash with the baby's breath that came with the center pieces. And I have to tell you, I would never have picked the green hydrangeas. I just never would have been drawn towards them, but I love them. They're very neutral and they really came out very pretty. I just love how they came out. I never would have picked the light green ones, but they're very, very pretty and they are neutral. So now I'm taking what's left of the silver gems, which was a lot, and I'm pouring them into the wine glasses, and of course I'll use them when I'm done. And now I have these 2 little LED lights that I'm going to put in the wine glasses that turn colors. And what I'm showing you is that you had to remove the bottoms of the LED lights, and they had thin transparent tape around them that you couldn't take the bottoms off. And when I took my X-Acto knife I just ran it around the bottom and top, and they came right apart. And then they said there was a little black thing in there that protected the battery. No, they said there was a white one in the directions. Well, it was black, but that didn't fool me, so I took it out. And in the meantime, I used that styrofoam wreath form, and I took the leftover hydrangeas and I made a wreath, and I didn't videotape it, but you've seen me make enough wreaths that you know how to do it. Then I took some tulle. Okay, so this is the final table scape with the centerpiece and the 2 wine glasses. I'm going to show you the centerpiece. I'm going to lift up the tulle so that you can see that underneath it I have that glass candy bowl, and then the tulle over top of it, and then the wreath of the hydrangeas. And the wine glass candle holders.